So the word today is FET, F-E-T-E-T. The word arrived in English.
Hanky-panky, which means to be a bit sexy.
I think you know. May, a woman called my mum, used to look after us sometimes. Her husband was my dad. Her husband was a hypnotiser, and he could hypnotise people. Her husband was in prison. Well, actually, he still is. Her husband was a bus driver, and he could drive properly. Fantastic. We used to meet him on the bus. I mean meat, not meat. And when we got our fridge off him, if we were lucky, he'd keel over and die again and again. Really fantastic. But best was Mum. After tea, we played horrible games. My favourite was... This is how we played. She puts it in her mouth. She puts it in her mouth. I think you know what I mean. Don't you dare sulk, she says. So I start to sulk. I make my eyes go dim. I make my eyes look all dim. I push my brother off the bridge. So I start to sulk. Something rather nice. I think you know. Skyleen Fogle. There was a way who turned up round our man once, put up a park in the tent he did, put notices all round the street saying that he was going to put notices all round the street. Logic. Saying that he was going to put on show a terrifying creature called the Sky. No one had ever seen this thing before. Suddenly we all heard someone shouting, "The Sky has escaped! Quick! Get out! Get out of here!" We all got up, ran out the door and got away as fast as we could. The moment I dread when the Sky goes from being cheery to absolutely furious. You press the silver button and everything was lovely once again. Wonderful. It was then I noticed Skyleen Fogle. She was watching me. I don't even know. After that, we used to look up at the sky and say, "Look at that. Always knew you were a bit weak." Do you know, people say to me, if that's true, how come that's true? Fair enough, and I'll tell you, it's because magic. You may think I'm a bit of a plagiarizer. You're right, quite right. Would.